Hello everyone, this is not going to be a happy-go-lucky vlog. This is a very solemn. Let me turn this TV off if I can to get away. This is not going to be. This is not going to be a. This is not going to be a vlog you would normally see me as. This is a very solemn, very heartbreaking vlog. I was on Twitter about 2 days ago, and I think it was about maybe Tuesday morning or afternoon. And when I was there, I noticed it was a trending topic, and the trending topic was rest in peace. I can't remember the boy's name. He also made an It Gets Better video, and he sadly took his own life 2 days ago. By the way, it is September the 25th of 2011. But yes, he took his own life, and that really hurt me a lot in the inside. It really hurted me a lot to know that someone takes their own life, because in my opinion, I believe no person on this earth should take their own life or anyone else's life. As a kid, and this is my story about what I've been through as being bullied. As many of you have seen in my vlogs, you can pretty much tell by what I was made fun of, pretty much. I was born, not to call it abnormal, but I was born with 4 different hair colors in my hair. So I am naturally multicolored. I have red, I have a hint of blonde, I have brown, I have black. So I have pretty much the natural, the main 4 colors. I say when I was in elementary school, I didn't get bothered that much when I went to, but when I transferred to my Catholic school, not too far from the house I was born in, or the house I was born in. That was when the bullying began. Excuse me. For an interview that is not from America, America tends to have that skin color separation thing, like, excuse me, like, yeah, you're this skin color, then you must be light skinned, like in a black community, which I really dislike, because it's just, anyway, since I have such a high skin tone, they consider me as light skinned. And as you can tell, just by looking at my face, I have freckles. See, all of this, I have freckles everywhere on my face, on my lip. I have some on my back, but you guys can't see that. But, yes, I was made fun of my hair and my freckles, because I was mainly, and not to mention, I was also the youngest in the class, because I was promoted early to this 1st grade in kindergarten, because, well, I pretty much knew everything there was to know in kindergarten, so they just put me to 1st grade. Pretty much makes sense, don't it? Doesn't it? All those things they did to actually make fun of me for. And this thing, they were making fun of me, and I was extremely quiet, because I was shy, I was the youngest person in the class. I was shy. Pretty natural, I guess. What in my DNA was pretty natural. And well, like, they started calling me names, and they started, just making fun of me and constantly, just because they thought it was fun, And then that's what somewhat ended once I left the Catholic school for a while. Then I moved to a different school, which is a bit farther. It's actually the school I graduated from, because the Catholic school I went to, I was in there from the 5th to the middle, from the beginning of the 5th grade to the middle of 6th grade. I moved out of the Catholic school back in December of 2001. But yeah, I had people call me Dennis Rodman. I had people call me, what is his name? Yeah, Sinbad. They call me Sinbad because I had light color hair. And my hair changed a different hue. So, I was made fun of a lot. And then every time somebody made fun of me, I did my best to tell someone. So I can actually feel that I actually did something. And I know it's to the point where sometimes you have nobody to talk to. And and I know it hurts a lot to know that, yeah, it's not, sometimes it feels like it doesn't work or this and that. But, yeah, now for my other story, this happened back in 2003. Right before I turned 13, I had a friend I had met at summer school back in 2002 for my 7th grade summer school. We clicked instantly because we both loved wrestling. So yeah, we were friends throughout the entire 7th grade and 8th grade year. In the end of the 8th grade year, my school, they decided to travel to Chicago because they had a they not a recital. Out my back. They didn't have a recital, but they had like a competition. And in my old school, they have an orchestra, so to speak, when you play cellos and bass and all that stuff, and violins and violas. Well, yeah, and they also had a singing game too. But I couldn't go because that was my second year going into, this thing, going into orchestra, so I wasn't ready, pretty much. But yeah, I remember it vividly. I was at home. It was on a Saturday afternoon. No, Saturday morning. Yeah, it was Saturday morning. No. It was, the news came on. It was a breaking news on like probably 12 o'clock in the afternoon. I can't remember. I was pretty young. I think it was about 12 o'clock in the afternoon. And then it was on the news that my school was on the news. And I'm like, what is my school on the news? I'm like, something bad must have happened. And it said 13-year-old, such name. No one reached his name out. But it said his name, and that he drowned in the pool in Chicago. And it hurt my heart because I believe that I know of, from my comprehension, I was the only friend he had, well, me and probably somebody else, and his younger brother that still lives, that I know of in the school, because he was bullied a lot, to the point where he just couldn't stand it. He never, I can honestly see it, like, I could see it all the time, He was always upset. He was always sad. He wanted to wrestle to death. The one thing he wanted to be was a wrestler, and I pretty much understood that. But yeah, when he lost his life, I was that was the first time I actually felt depression. It was just so sad. I was so close to him, and that was one of the first people I could call a friend. It's really, really hard to actually call somebody a friend. You only knew them for a year. That was the first time I actually learned that life is very short, and you have to be the best person you can be as long as you're on this earth. But yeah, going back to the 14-year-old. This ties back to the 14-year-old. Things do get better, even though it feels like it's not going to get better. It does. It just takes a while. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's not going to take. It's not going to be overnight. It's going to take a lot of work, and trust me, as soon as you get past that trial of the bullying, you're going to feel like a way stronger man or stronger woman. And it's not just between. It's not it's not just for the fact of, oh, I have this sexual preference, oh, I'm gay, oh, I'm straight, oh, I'm bisexual, oh, I'm this and that. That's not what it is. It's just the fact that bullying is wrong. I mean, but it's just the fact that you got to stay strong. When it feels like you have no supporters, you have tons of supporters. And I will say this before I end this vlog. Whoever is watching this video, if you feel like you do not have anyone, and I mean anyone to talk to me. Seriously, even though I have not been in the footsteps of being bullied for a long time, I still know how it feels to be bullied. More than one occasion, in more than one school. I understand the feeling. So if you feel like you don't have anyone to talk to, I'm your guy. I am the way the person that you can talk to. No, I'm not a counselor. No, I'm not a shrink. But I am a friend. And it's one simple thing. So, before I end this vlog, I will say this. It does get better. I will see you guys another day. Remember, don't